Hello everyone, this is Steve at SteveHuffPhoto.com. I am here today with a Sigma lens. I just want to show you a quick video. This is pretty much the buy of the year for NEX users. This is a Sigma 30mm f2.8 lens. Nothing fancy, nothing exotic, nothing special, but what it does have is an incredibly cheap price. Now I say cheap, I don't mean like 20 bucks, I mean $199 for this lens for your Sony NEX system, and you get a wonderful, very high quality, image quality lens. Just a couple things I want to go over. This lens, it comes with a nice little case, so you have it nice and protected. For $199, you usually don't get a case like this, so I was assuming the lens was going to be just mediocre when I tried it out. I did put the full review on my website at SteveHuffPhoto.com, and you can see tons of sample images there on the site. If you can't find it, if you're watching this video well after I posted it, you can just go to the review section, go to Mirrorless Central, and go to the bottom under Miscellaneous where the Sigma stuff is, and you can see this lens review linked. So this is the Sigma 32.8 lens review. Lens, and for $199, it's plain looking, it's black, it's plasticky, has a metal mount though, it doesn't have a cheap plastic mount, unless, well, that could be plastic, silver plastic, so I guess it could be plastic. It looks metal, you know, unless they're trying to pull some trickery over. I am not 100% confident on that, but I will try to find out and put it in my review before it goes live in a few minutes. The lens is plasticky, it feels like plastic. It's a little heavier than you would think. For example, it's heavier than a Nikon 50, or it's probably about the same as a Nikon 50-1.8, but it's smaller, it's very small. Plain black, you have your focusing knob right here, and that's about it. You put it on the camera, now even wide open at f2.8, this thing is sharp, very sharp, especially in the middle. You don't have soft corners. All the pictures I shot with it were much sharper and crisper than the Sony 18-55 kit lens, and it gave me just more contrast, more pop than the kit lens, plus it's f2.8. One thing I want to go over is when I took it out of the box, I thought it was broken because of this. It sounds like a loose lens element inside, and I was like, oh no, my lens is broken, I can't even try it. But when you attach it to the camera, which I will do right now, and by the way, on this camera, on my Sony NEX7, I have a very exotic and rare lens. This is the Hexanon 60 1.2. A friend of mine is letting me borrow it. And I shot it on the Fuji X Pro 1 with amazing results, and I'm going to try shooting it on the NEX and then hopefully the Leica monochrome that I'm expecting pretty soon. So I'm going to take this lens off. I'm using the adapter, so it's not going to touch the lens to anything. And we're going to put on the Sigma. When you turn on the camera, the loose lens element sound goes away, so it's not broken. So when you buy this lens, if you buy this lens and take it out and you hear that noise, don't worry, because it's normal. When you turn off the camera, well, it's still engaged, so it's not going to sound loose and rattly even when you turn off the camera. So I just want to say that I think this lens is the buy of the year for NEX users. The Sigma 32.8 lens. Great quality overall. The only negatives I found were the little cheap in the build. There is minimal barrel distortion. Some people have said it has flare. I have not seen one sample with flare out of all my photos, but then again, I have not shot directly into the sun. So for $199, you get a great little lens, semi-fast f2.8. It's not slow, and you get a lovely little case for the lens as well, brand new for $199. You can't go wrong. Sigma also makes a 19 f2.8 for the NEX, but the only other quibble I have, this is not the fastest focusing lens. It'll be a little slow to focus, and for video, if it's quiet, you can hear the creaking of the lens as it focuses, so it's not really recommended for video. But if you just want a simple 45-50 millimeter equivalent lens on your NEX with an f2.8 aperture and you don't want to break the bank, and you want great image quality, right here you go. Best Buy of the Year for NEX users. NEX 7 is what it's on right now. So I just wanted to show you guys the lens. This is going to go into my review over at stevehufpphoto.com. Hope you enjoyed this quick little snippet. There's not much more I can say about the lens. I give it 2 thumbs up, and I hope to see you at the site. Thanks. Bye.